Nagukulisa omwaka Mzee Henry. Yeah. Everything is fine. I called you, I've been doing a response video to a subject matter of circumcision. A few people have found pictography, pictography in Kemet, we call it Egypt.
Yes.
So there is a picture of a male circumcising a male.
Yes.
And they find the picture, homosexual. So what's your say in the African culture? Do we find it homosensitive for a man to circumcise a man?
No, that's exactly what they do. It's not homosexual, but that's the practice.
Yeah.
The man circumcises the man.
Yeah. And do you think a woman can circumcise a man? So I think to the male is privacy that a male will circumcise a male, and for them they think it's homosexuality. And what do you feel if your man has been circumcised by a male? Do you feel insecure? Or would you feel insecure? Or you see? You can introduce yourself then. What do you do for a living?
Gospel musician.
Yeah, you can hear is a pastor and a gospel musician. Yeah, I called him to have his humble opinion on the issue raised Kemetic principles found in pictography in a present day place called Egypt. Kemetic principles of circumcision are still living in Africa. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, how are you doing this evening? It's MK Bossa, your conscious product. Wow, the weather is good outside. It's a good evening. It's a long time since the sun has been up. Yeah, most of the times here in London is quite foggy. I can't see really the sun most of the time. I wanted to talk on the issue of culture, circumcision. They see pictures and pictography done in Kemet. Present day you call it Egypt. Pictography. So for them they question and they say, isn't this the associated with the issue of homosexuality? Because a man is cutting a man's penis. But I have to remind them that in this period many people have got a tendency of being homosensitive, and they don't question what's the reason behind pictography from the Kemetic walls, or the present day you call Egypt. And this pictography, a male is being circumcised by a male, and for them they question the act, and they say, isn't this representing homosexuality? But I have to remind them that in Africa there is no invent in culture that our ancestors did without no reason behind doing it. And most of the time you will see that there were no much explanations behind it in the African culture.
No, not really.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying as well. There are reasons as to why a woman can't circumcise a man. First of all, if a man during the process of being circumcised gain an erection, that is the real damage to that part. And it's gonna be very painful for a long, very long time. Yeah. And most of the people don't know that this practice is just not in the history books, like they find it in the pictography. It's being practiced today. It's being practiced today. For me, I'm lucky, and I'm quite impressed because it's living. It shows that the African culture practices have been living on, and they're being practiced by certain group of people. Though I'm not coming from that culture, I'm proud of it, of the act. For example, one of the tribes that practice it is Bagisu. The Bagisu from Uganda, and the Bagisu are part of the Bantu people, and most of the Bantu people are part of the Nile Valley civilization. They are connected with the River Nile, you see. And if they find these practices, pictures on the wall in Kemet or in Egypt, which is part of the Nile Valley civilization, if they condemn this culture in the past, they are condemning a culture present today, but they don't know. You see, they don't know that they're condemning a practice which is going on, and it's peacefully going on. So I think they should call the cultural leaders and inquire at certain things, and probably learn a few things from the African traditions. But many of the people are reading history from only one place, Egypt, and they're neglecting the other parts. You see? And for me, I think it's a good thing that they put out the issue, because it educates. It educates some people on the subject matter, and despite on the top of that, nowadays there are so many homosexual acts, homosexual practices going on. So, if they raise the subject matter, I think it's important. So they're learning from a culture. Yeah, they're learning from culture. Learning is a process. It's a process, a very, very important process. I think they are going through. Even if you call the other people not God is chosen, still you're gonna learn from them something very important in life. Yeah, they're gonna learn a couple of things.
Yeah, definitely. By publishing it before, that's why that debate can come up. Otherwise, if it was not put up there, not going to be cropping up, so that people can get to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I think there's also an element of emphasizing on culture.
Yeah,
the cultural issue.
Thanks, Mr. Henry, for your humble opinion. I appreciate. Back to the idea, you were saying the female can't really circumcise a male, and it's correct.
Yeah, a female can't circumcise a male. Yeah, that is out. Even we come to know the Gisu world, right? They are elders, they are elders and they are men. These people tend to wake up very early in the morning and then go in some river to have coins. So it makes the man fall down. After the man goes down, they cut women not in this marriage. All that is done by the what? By the male, that's what I hear.
Yeah, it's done by the male.
Man to man.
Yeah.
So they refuse women there.
Yeah. And do you know what? For me, I prefer to be cut by a male, because if I'm female, is cutting me, and in the process you get an erection, and this thing is being cut.
And the erection can be so painful.
Can you imagine the amount of pain?
The man stands. Oh. A lot of problem when you circumcise, the problem is to your woman or something, and
they are mostly, you see, when they're circumcised, they are indoors. They are indoors, and most of the time they don't contact with people. Yeah, thanks so much for support on putting out an issue. Yeah, an issue on this subject matter. It's a very important subject matter.
Yeah, by the way, it's very important.
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Let me call another person. Okay. All right, bye. Does it have a local name? The practice. It's called Mbalu, isn't it? Yeah. Mbalu, and they dance done during that Mbalu. I think it's called Akadodi, isn't it? Yeah. And would you connect the circumcision after as being done? Can you connect it with homosexuality as people are raising it today, or does it portray a different kind of importance?
Don't say you smoke dope, that's what I do. Don't do it. Shouldn't have done it.
In the Gisu tribe, the people we call, how do we call them? Bamasaba. Bamasaba, interpreting the people of the mountain. Some also think that that's a thing of the past. No, it still goes on and on. And for me, I'm proud of the practice that is happening now. It shows that the traditions of our ancestors in the north, our ancestors in North Africa, in Kemet, they are still living. Yeah, that's something someone today should be proud of. And I don't know, maybe you probably find it in West Africa present today. Like I have to ask some of my friends from the West Africa, because me, I'm from the east. Uganda is located in the East Africa. Or I can ask even some of my friends from the south, from other countries, if this practice is being is going on today. But for me, I'm lucky still it's practiced, even though it's not my culture. It's someone's other culture. It's still under the Nile Valley civilization culture. Hotep, Akome, Mahat, Truth, Right and Justice Principle. MK Bossa, your conscious product of MK Bossa. Ekyamaguzi kyo ekyokumanya nga bulijjo nja kubalabisa. And in the Holy Ghost, she came back to the symbol. So whenever meditators send one for her, and we control the way we eat, the way we walk.